Bitch, and thank you there to Henry Johnston, the young fella. There's not much of him, is there? Our race winner from previously there in KZ2. Cadet 12's back on circuit for their third heat. And our Cadet 9, reigning Australian champion, Sebastian Eskandari-Marandi will line up on the pole. Hamish Campbell on the outside front row. Basilio McCarley in the 18 out of 3. Riley Harrison a 24 from 4. Alistair Flack out of 5 in the 10 with Lucas Costanzo in the 55 on the next row. Then it's Baxter Jarrett and Corey Carson off the 4th. Row 5 is Lana Flack in the 40 and Blake Purvis. Brock Helm will start in 11th in a 26 with Caden Beecham alongside. Then it's Riley Curtis, Cooper Foley, Jed Wrigley, Liam Carr, Joseph Bianchini, Houghton Delmasso, Noah Enright, Harper May, Hilda, Burke, Schweikert, Mercury, Ristel, Owen Stewart, Singh, McGill, Huth, Mangano, McPherson, Speed and Rickard. Set for a start here, Cadet 12. What a sight it is as they come to the SP Tools. Front straight away, the lights are out and we're racing. Charge on through to turn 1. Pretty even start. A couple of heavy hitters further back trying to make their way through. Nearly 4 wide at one point on the short shoot there. Everyone continues on without much drama, or there's a few that went around at turn 1 toward the back. But as we go down through, the left-hander at the hairpin. Bit of action going on for third position in the early stages of this one. Through the right-hander they go. 10 laps on the board for this third heat. The opening day of school for 2022 here at the SP Tools Australian Kart Championship as they come down the line. Working their way through turn 1 again. 44 of Eskandari-Marandi leads away over the 33 of Campbell. And now Campbell's right on the tail of the Queenslander. Through the left-hander they go. Got a race in 3 here. The 24 machine is there in third position. That's Riley Harrison. So we've got a race in 3 for the race lead at the moment. Campbell all over the back of Sebastian. Oh, here comes Riley Harrison. He's giving it a big crack aboard the number 24. Over the top of the Iami Hill and onto the SP Tools front stretch they go. Eskandari-Marandi's been able to open a small gap. Alistair Flack has just got through into 4th spot, and right behind Alistair is his sister Lana. So Lana having a big go here. Basilio McCarley drops to 6th. Then it's Baxter Jarrett, Blake Purvis and Brock Helm. Eskandari-Marandi, the fastest driver on circuit. Harrison has got through on Campbell there in the number 24 and wants to try and build a gap fairly quickly here. Through the left-hander they go and start winding their way up Maxis Mountain again. Thank you to the team from St George Kart Centre and Maxis Tyres Australia for their support here this weekend. Onto the front stretch they come for SP Tools. Campbell, he's right there with Harrison. He's got an eye right on the tail there as they go down into turn 1. What can he do? The battle behind. Alistair Flack, as McCarley's got through Lana Flack. There it is. There's Alistair in the number 10 machine, the Queenslander. And then they work their way forward, trying to catch up to our top group. Eskandari-Marandi's opened a slight gap, but certainly hasn't shown the dominance that we're used to seeing from him at this stage. So it could be well and truly wide open once we head towards tomorrow's racing. Of course, this is their final race for today. There's the order as you can see them as they cross the line. There's 6 laps to go. Sebastian Eskandari-Marandi leads from Riley Harrison. Then it's Hamish Campbell, Alistair Flack, Basilio McCarley, Lana Flack, Baxter Jarrett up to 7th now and has taken Corey Carson past Blake Purvis into 9th. In 10th is Caden Beecham. Then it's Liam Carr. Caelan Burke, the chicken farmer. Caelan Burke, he's got prize-winning chickens up there in Bundaberg. He's in the 81 in 12th. In 13th is Brock Helm. Harper May in 14th position in 62. Then it's Cooper Foley, another Queenslander. Noah Enright in 16th. Then Joseph Bianchini, Houghton Delmasso trying to fight his way forward in 18th. Zach Hilder, Dominic McCurry, Riley Curtis, Jed Wrigley, Aidan Schweikert. Then Tate Jones, Oscar Singh, Max Mangano, and Jake Ristel as they work their way through here. The battle is on for the race lead between Sebastian Eskandari-Marandi and Riley Harrison, who has just done the fastest lap of the race. In fact, he took more than 2/10 of a second out of your race leader, the Cadet 9 Australian champion here. All of these drivers between the ages of 9 and 12. So with the championship, Sebastian has graduated this year and has picked up where he left off. He dominated Cadet 9, but Riley Harrison says, I don't want to know about him dominating Cadet 9 because I want Cadet 12 this year. I want my season to kick off with a win here at the SP Tools Australian Kart Championship. Down the front stretch they come. And now there's only 4 laps left to go. It's a beautiful day here in Melbourne. The weather has been just absolutely stunning since we got here earlier in the week. They've had 2 full days of practice. There's a huge battle going on now for 4th with about half a dozen karts involved in it. McCarley has got himself through, as now new race leader Harrison, he gets through on Eskandari, and now Hamish Campbell trying to get there with him as well. And we work our way up the hill. Try and pick up the battle for 4th as Eskandari goes in. And here comes Campbell. He wants part of it as well. He's up the inside. Campbell says, I'll have 2 for the price of 1. As now they go side by side for the race lead. Down the SP Tools front straightaway. This is absolutely tremendous racing here from these youngsters. They go down the short chute. They've only got 3 laps left to go in this race. It is absolutely on fire out there. Just behind them, McCarley's got a very clear 4th spot now over the 2 flacks. Then Blake Purvis, as now up the inside goes Harrison, says thank you very much to Campbell, but you don't want to do that because Eskandari-Marandi's right there. He'll lock up the inside of Campbell. What a race this is for Cadet 12. Through the double right-hander at LeConte they go. Now up the Maxis Mountain. Eskandari-Marandi, he's stuck in the middle. This is not a position that he is too used to. Down the front straight away they come. Harrison leads the way in the 24. Eskandari pulls out of the slipstream, goes up the inside. Campbell says, I'm going to have a bit of this too. That drops Riley Harrison, who was the race leader, going into turn 1, back to 3rd position. Now, Campbell, what has he got? With a lap and a half left to go here. Up to the left-hander they go. Sebastian is your leader. Campbell is right behind him. Down the back stretch, Campbell is in the slipstream. Harrison, he's holding a watching brief. 3/4 of a lap ago, he led this race. Through the LeConte corner they go. And up the Maxis Mountain and across the Iami Hill. There'll only be 1 lap left to go when they hit the start-finish straight this time. Can Campbell throw something at the Queenslander in front? Down the front stretch they go. Eskandari thought about going defensive at turn 1. Campbell not close enough to have a look as now they work their way towards the flip-flop. It's a brave passing opportunity here, but Campbell tries to open the door. He just thought about trying to prise open the can, but couldn't do it there as now they go to the left-hander. Oh, Campbell went in very, very deep under brakes, but it's cost him. It's dropped him back to 3rd behind Harrison, and it's handed the race lead, a very comfortable race lead to Eskandari-Marandi. In fact, Campbell's now under attack for 3rd spot as they work their way through. Sebastian leads the way across the top of the hill for the final time. The checkered flag is at the ready, and Eskandari-Marandi gets out of jail for free. 2nd place goes to Harrison. Campbell home in 3rd position as they come streaming across the line. What a race that was for Cadet 12. That was absolutely terrific racing there from our top group. The respect that these youngsters have for each other. McCarley it was who came home in 4th in front of Alistair Flack at the end of that. So through they come. Terrific stuff. And this really sets us up heading towards tomorrow, where we'll have another heat race and then get into the finals. So that's Cadet 12. We're going to take a short break here at Todd Road and be back with a continuation. You're watching the SP Tools Australian Kart Championship presented by Castrol Edge.